Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we have some very big news to talk about and some rumors, speculation, craziness to also talk about that both kind of go hand in hand regarding the Fnatic mid lane situation and really the Fnatic roster as a whole. But before we get into that, I just want to mention real quick, if you guys have not already, please take a look at the first link in the description below for my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/I_am_germ. We've been streaming a lot over there recently. It's been really fun. It's been awesome. And as soon as I upload this video, I'm actually going to be going live, so you might be able to catch me over there, and I would appreciate it a ton. Maybe drop a follow, prime, sub, that would be awesome. But with that being said, let's get right into this. So, where this story starts is some of the big, news, or I guess it's still just a rumor at this point, but one of the big stories coming out from Alejandro, coming out from Upcomer, is that, according to sources, Nisqy is planning to leave Fnatic. He's going to pursue buyout options, and C9 is the main contender. Now, none of this is totally shocking. We've been hearing about this stuff for, I don't know, maybe like a week now, which a week doesn't seem like that long, but like these days are all so long, so crazy, so stressful, so hectic. So, this coming out like 4, 5, 6, 7 days ago seems like way old ancient news at this point. The fact that Nisqy is considering leaving Fnatic, the fact that C9 is in the lead for him, obviously. He has played for the organization in the past. We know that him and Blabber have been able to find some success together previously. There's also rumor and speculation that if C9 gets Nisqy, that could entice Reckless to also come over, because we know Reckless is, friends with Nisqy, likes Nisqy, would want to play with him, has vouched for him in the past. And yeah, just kind of all this different stuff going on. But what is, really interesting here is that this is Nisqy wanting to leave Fnatic. This is not Fnatic wanting to kick Nisqy. That is, something that I think has been a little bit confusing about the story in the past. People are like, oh, why would Fnatic want to kick Nisqy and go for, Power of Evil or whatever other mid laner, Humanoid, whatever guy. But it's not that. This does seem like Nisqy wanting to leave, wanting to pursue other buyout options, wanting to pursue other things. Does that mean he wants to leave Fnatic because he really likes Cloud9, because he really likes North America? Does that have anything to do with the World's drama? Does that have anything to do with things that have happened since then? I have no idea. I don't know exactly what is going on, but it does seem like, Nisqy at least will be considering his options for leaving Fnatic, if not leaving Fnatic entirely, and he could be heading to Cloud9 again. I've already made a video about some of this stuff, but it's just cool, seeing this reiterated again from, maybe a bigger, more official source, whatever. But this does seem like, something that could be happening very soon. Now, on the other end, this article doesn't actually talk about it at all. I don't know if he doesn't have any info yet at this point, or if nobody's allowed to talk about it. But everyone on Twitter is freaking out right now regarding who the new Fnatic mid laner is going to be. And when we look at the Wooloo spreadsheet previously, he had 3 names here. He had Nisqy, obviously has a very real possibility still. He had Power of Evil, and he had Reeker. And I've talked about Fnatic Power of Evil a little bit in a video before. Obviously, we know we're getting with Fnatic Nisqy. Reeker, obviously a ERL player. So, some people are going to be excited about that. Some people aren't, or whatever. But it seems like we have gotten a new crazy bomb thrown into the mix, and this is where a lot of the rumors and speculations start coming in. If we look at all the different Twitter accounts, the rumors, the leakers, everybody kind of in the scene, we had Wooloo, who just tweeted out, a bunch of letters. He just face rolled the keyboard, obviously because he's freaking out. Something big, something exciting, something unexpected, something crazy is going on. And all of these tweets were, right after this Nisqy mid lane stuff came out. So a lot of people were saying like, oh, is this, Fnatic news? Is this mid lane news? What the heck is going on? And it definitely, seems like that. Selfmade did reply to this and say, is it possible to make tomato out of tomato juice? Obviously, most people are taking that as, a hint at Yamato, whatever, however you want to say it, being Fnatic related here, obviously, and potentially about the Fnatic mid lane situation. We did have Zers, who tweeted out, long live Fnatic, man. Obviously, he's farming some likes as well. We had Eros, who did tweet out, it was really about trusting the plan, huh? XD, and then, tons of people are just replying with Fnatic, La Formula, all this stuff. He had another tweet as well that was like, where did it go? He also said, well, after all, I was really not expecting that one, XD, but offseason is so fun, XDDDDDDD. So this seems like something very big and crazy, but no one is talking about it yet. No one has posted anything yet. No one is really throwing out anything concrete. Is that because it's still in the works? Is that because it's only a verbal agreement? Is it because that things are just kind of being talked about? Or is it potentially because, no one knows anything, or people can't say anything, or, the sources won't let them talk or whatever? Who knows exactly? But this is getting the speculation flowing for who that next Fnatic mid laner could be. Now, where my mind first went, one of the first places was obviously Fnatic Jensen. Now, Jensen is open on the market. He's a veteran, experienced mid laner. He's obviously from Europe. I don't know if he wants to return home to Europe. I don't know how excited he'd be about playing for Fnatic, but this Fnatic lineup actually looks pretty good, with Razork and then Upset and Hillsang in the bot lane. Throwing in Jensen in there, especially since you need a new mid laner if Nisqy's going to be leaving, I think it'd be really, really cool. We've heard recently how Jensen's kind of struggling to get on a team in North America. So in some ways, I do think it would make some sense. I think Fnatic fans would be hyped up and excited. I think Jensen is an upgrade over Nisqy. And either way, if Nisqy's gone anyway, he would just be a solid piece to have. But the problem with this is I don't think people would be freaking out like this for Fnatic Jensen. I think Fnatic Jensen would be a very, very cool move. I think people would be, excited, but I don't think people would be, X with 15 Ds. I was not expecting this for Jensen. So, that gets some people thinking, is it somebody, really ridiculous, really crazy? People are saying, like Fnatic, like Showmaker, Fnatic Doinby, Fnatic Chovy, all some of these names. Also Closer, the T1 mid laner, that's sitting behind Faker right now. Could it be some crazy, crazy massive import? I mean, it could, but I don't think that would necessarily really fit into Fnatic right now, with Razork and, Upset and Hillsang in the bot lane. It's going to have to be somebody that probably speaks some English, is comfortable with coming to Europe, playing with, a Western team. I don't know. I don't know exactly how well that would work. But it could be, it could be somebody crazy random like that, and who even knows which one of these names. But the place that most people are going right now, and the place that I think at this point I would probably say is the most likely, at least as the rumor and speculation, even though this seems kind of unlikely as well, though, is Perkz and Alphari coming to Fnatic. Now, obviously, we have heard for the last couple of weeks that it seems like Perkz and Alphari have had verbal agreements in place for Vitality. Now, could something have happened to those verbal agreements? Could the buyout have gotten messed up? Could they not agree on a deal? Whatever. That's very possible. Also, could Fnatic just have gone back to the drawing board and re-upped their offer, remade a move for some of these guys? I think that is very, very possible as well, because we have heard rumors recently that Fnatic is maybe going to be selling off Adam to BDS, that Fnatic is maybe going to be selling off Nisqy to Cloud9. Obviously, to some people, that does not seem like a coincidence. That seems too much like them opening up a mid lane and a top lane position for two players to come in. And what other two players, what other mid and top laner are a package deal on the market right now besides Perkz and Alphari? So that is why a lot of people are going that direction with the speculation. And I totally understand. I totally get where they're coming from. And again, I don't know. No one has said this yet. We don't have any confirmation. We don't really have any leaks, rumors, anything at this point. But I do think that Fnatic, Perkz, and Alphari is a very, very real possibility. And I'm going to be following this story very, very closely. Hopefully, we're going to find something out in the next couple of days. I don't know. But it seems like something big is going on behind the scenes for Fnatic right now. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Tell me, drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate it so much. Leave a comment down below. What do you think the story is? Who do you think Fnatic's mid laner is going to be? I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.